All right, we are live. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Wednesday night, we're talking some AEW Dynamite. Oh, my goodness. But before we jump into this, just want to remind you folks, if you're checking out the show for the first time, don't be afraid to smash that like button. Smash that sub button. Interesting stat. I was looking at some stats, and I'm not really a stat guy, but I do look at numbers once in a while. I noticed that a lot of people come here brand new, and I've got a majority of people watching the videos, and they're not subbed, and that just kind of surprised me. So don't be afraid to help out well, not necessarily young, but an up-and-coming podcasting channel and smash that sub button as well. And ring that bell for notifications. I notice that more and more people are getting their notifications and watching through that. So those numbers are going up. That's a positive thing. Cherry, what's up? Content is going to be light this week. I'm not going to lie. I already did the Total Nonstop Impact podcast with my boys. Monday, you can go check that out on the Impact Lounge. Crazy review. Mr. Mike Larkin guested on some predictions for Bound for Glory in that same episode. We went a little long. We went just over 2 hours, but had a blast as we always do. And I can't wait for this weekend. The itinerary is set, folks. The itinerary is set for this weekend. I couldn't be more excited. I will be putting up a video tomorrow as to where the Total Nonstop Impact guys will be. If you do want to come hang out with us, say hi, handshake, have a slice of pizza with us, because we're going to be having some Chicago deep dish pizza Sunday afternoon before Bound for Glory. So if you are curious, if you are going to be there and you do want to just hang out, have a soda with us, have a drink, whatever. I've never, this Chicago, I haven't been there in a long time. I've been there like once within the last 10 plus years. So I'm super excited to go down there, hang out with Trent. Kyle's not going to make it, but he'll be in there in spirit. I know he will be. That scumbag. But I will let you guys know. Follow the social medias if you want to see where we're going to be Saturday and Sunday. Well, we're going to be at All Glory. That's a given. Trent's playing. I'll be there in the crowd somewhere. But if you see us, come say hi. We dig that. The fan base has been really growing, and we love it. We appreciate it, no matter where you're from. And people are coming from miles around for Bound for Glory weekend. So no matter where you are, hit us up on the social medias. I will let you know where we're going to be, okay? And I haven't had good deep dish pizza in a long time. Only good deep dish Chicago-style pizza around here, locally, that was like close to my house, was Eduardo's. And that does not exist anymore. When that went away, that made me really sad. But, chains come and go, popularity comes and goes, economies change. What are you going to do, So, very excited for this weekend. I'm going to do my best in the midst of everything that I'm still trying to get done and ready for this weekend before I leave town. I'm going to do my best to get the NWA review out. The NWA Power, it'd be episode 2. Episode 2. We'll try to get that out tomorrow. I watched it several times, and I've been so flippin' tired. It took me like multiple times to get through it. Not because it was boring. Please don't twist it as that. He's like, oh, I fell asleep because it was boring. No, it's just, I've just been running around and James St. Patrick, what is up? Hey, thanks for following, man. I'm not heavy on Instagram. I'm not heavy. I wish I was, doing more promotional stuff. Most of my promotional stuff when I do it is either on Facebook or Twitter. Mostly Twitter. Just because Facebook is so clunky and, it's like adding another social media is just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me getting older. It's like someone asked me, "What's your Snap?" I'm like, "No, there's no Snap. I snap my jeans." That's no. Ain't no Snap here. No. It's cool you're a cat fan, dude. I got 4 cats. They're all special. I love them all. They're just, man, me and my wife, we've been through so much the last 10 years together. You could almost call them special needs cats. I swear to God, because we're special. It's cool. It's crazy, goofy. All right, let's talk some AEW. This episode, oh my God. We heard about a couple of these matches going into the episode, but I don't think anybody was ready for how insane the action was going to be in this episode. Oh my goodness. Eric, what's up? You get a too sweet, brother. And don't worry, Eric, the pinup is going somewhere soon within the next week. I'm going to redo all this, take a bunch of these down, move stuff around, get my pinups up back again, and just feature some of the people I met. Not bragging, just, something different, change of scenery. I think my wife's OCD is rubbing off on me or something. I don't know. But yeah, changing it up will be good. Maybe we'll even move the office around a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do something. AEW episode number, what is this? Number 3. Episode number 3 for the 16th of October 2019. Let's dive into this. This starts out heavy. We're supposed to have the tag team tournament. Is it the finals? No, it's the semifinals. I always get confused when they start talking about tournaments and what they call each level and semifinals and quarterfinals and all that kind of crap. That's why I don't watch March Madness. It just confuses the shit out of me. I've never been good with math. It's supposed to start out with SCU versus Best Friends, but as SCU is going down to the ring, Christopher Daniels and Kaz get jumped. Bum rushed, if you will. Who hasn't heard that term in 30 plus years? Old school. The Lucha Brothers attack SCU. Brutal. They dump Christopher Daniels on his head with a penta-driver. Just brutal. I mean, it looked brutal. It looked like he bounced his head off the ramp. It really did. And he sold it like a champ. I mean, I hope to God, he is okay. Pentagon does enough of those. I'm pretty sure, everyone's fine. But damn, when they replayed that, it looked like his head just bounced right off. Just, oh, man. Crazy. So Scorpio Sky, not even ready for this match, whips off his shirt, still has his jeans on, his belt, doesn't even have his ring boots on, any of his wrestling gear, quick grabs some tape as they go to their first commercial? Did they go to commercial? I forget. I think they did. And when they came back, they started the match. Man, and it's just tragic, right? It's just crazy how popular and how loved the Lucha Brothers are. And then you have them do something like this, and it completely flips them. Completely flips them. So I guess you'd call it a heel turn, because even during this whole feud that we've had over the course of the last, I'd say, year, on and off for almost a year, through the indies leading up to the debut of AEW and then some, of the Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks. That feud went all over the damn place. I don't know how many companies, AAW, this indie, that indie, attacking each other. And I don't think any team was ever considered the babyface or the heel. But as this company gets going, that kind of stuff is going to be established. And that was well established here with Pentagon and Phoenix just killing SCU in grand fashion as this started. So then that actually, in some ways, if you think about it, you try not to think too hard about it, because this is wrestling we're talking about here. Never overthink professional wrestling, because then you just end up pissed off like, 99% of social media. Oh, you have an opinion? Well, right there, buddy. Right there. Because it doesn't match mine. I drank way too much fucking coffee today. And then just way too many energy drinks, and I'm trying to even it out now with just regular regular water. Holy balls! We'll get through this. I swear. But this tag team match, starting off here, best friends, or excuse me, best friends, Chucky T and Trent versus Kaz and now Scorpio Sky thrown in the mix here. So if the two were prepping for each other, and I'm sure they've faced each other a decent amount of times throughout the indies and this company and that company and Ring of Honor and New Japan or wherever, they maybe weren't prepared for Scorpio Sky getting in the mix. Too much of the bubbly. Way too much fuzzy bubbly. Oh, the fuzzy bubbly. So this past weekend, my son was here, and we were watching Don't Mess with the Zohan. Man, I forgot how crazy awesome that movie was. A little adult, not gonna lie, a little adult, but my son has seen a lot worse apparently. So yes, so you could say I had a little too much of the fuzzy bubbly today, or whatever the hell they called it. Beat down crew, what is up? Oh, it's all good, James. It's all good. I know I had way too much. I'm going on caffeine high right now, and a majority of the brain is completely shot. We'll get through this, I swear. But Kaz and Scorpio Sky come off with a hot win this first match. Oh my goodness, just nuts. No sign of Orange Cassidy. Little surprise, not gonna lie. Even though his mini-me was at ringside again. Man, he must be a revolving East Coast family of the mini Orange Cassidy kid that's at ringside. That kid's a big fan. That kid must get a pop. I know Orange Cassidy stopped by him last week. He'll probably stop by him again if he's on like AEW Dark next week. We'll see. All right, what's next here? We got a very. Oh no, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Look, I'm just a hot mess tonight. We got Santana Ortiz. Santana and Ortiz, formerly known as LAX, now known as, what is it? Powerful and I forget. It's two P's. P&P? Are you sure you're not drinking it in public? No, I'm all good. I'm all right. But they got a brand new T-shirt out. I haven't heard if they crashed the site yet. Pro Wrestling Tees. We'll see if they crash it again. Brand new T-shirt. They're gonna come out with new shit every week. This company's just hot, hot, hot. They're going against some locals, but they're well-known locals. I've seen these guys before, especially Alex Reynolds. You got Alex Reynolds and John Silver versus Santana and Ortiz. They beat him down with the street sweeper at the end there. Absolutely tremendous finisher. Man, I gotta tell you, Santana and Ortiz, I'm sorry. Let me silence this. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I usually silence my phone before I go live, unless I'm like expecting a call or a text or something. We try to stay professional here on Smash This Podcast. Yes, we do. Oh, shnikes. There is a whole new level of charisma with Santana and Ortiz coming out, man. It's just crazy to watch them be a part of this brand. It's really something. I love it. I love it. I'm not saying, and it's not criticizing what they brought in Impact Wrestling. It's just a bigger stage and a different atmosphere. Instead of a couple thousand people max at Impact shows, you got sold out arenas, 15,000 plus, whatever this place holds. It was packed. Place, what did they say? Place sold out in 20 minutes? Just effing amazing. Crazy. That's Kyle calling you. You son of a... Nah, that ain't happening. But it's funny. Too funny. Love you guys. Geddes, what is up? J-Dog daughter got more wrestling talent than any current WWE main wrestler. She never wrestled. Oh, shit. Oh. There you go. My daughter and my stepdaughter, new tag team champs for an unnamed company, never even stepped in a ring. That's how over they are here, on Smash This Podcast, right? Just give them the belts, right? It's a given. All right, we continue. You guys, I love it. Yeah, they make Santana and Ortiz make short work of John Silver and Alex Reynolds, but it's great to see them. Like if you know the indie scene around there, if you've seen shows like House of Hardcore, you've seen these guys before, especially Alex Reynolds. In fact, he's a guy who helped bring an eye to MJF. MJF was like Alex Reynolds' protege. Alex Reynolds has been around for a long time. 10 plus years, gotta be. And he's damn good. And it's a little surprising that he's never been signed. But Critical Sting, what's up? What did you miss? Baron is here. Oh my God, Baron of the formerly incredible Rambling About Wrestling podcast. What is up, Baron? Hector, you're the best. Hi, man. Greetings from Chile. Oh my God. I have no words. chili. Thank you. That's crazy. Wow. Thank you for coming while I'm live. Thank you. That's just crazy. Bone that like button. That's right. That's shit. Is that a new one? Is that what I'm going to start saying? Oh my God. Oh, Jiminy Christmas Gettys. I am not. I'll let you say that. I'm not going to say that. But thank you. J Dog's better than No DQ and JD from NY. I actually recently, now this is going to say, oh, he's got more charisma, so he's copying him. No, I'm just trying to loosen up a little bit. I have been watching some Joe Cronin once in a while. JD's very interesting. He's very over the top and insanely negative. I try to stay with the constructive criticism, you know, not just slam everything. I mean, he reviews a ton of WWE stuff. I'm not even touching that shit. So I give him a lot of credit for trying to sit through it, and then he criticizes it, whatever he didn't like. But greetings from South Carolina. No, that's not important. Hey, man, it is important. You know? Hey, you know what? Let me know where you guys are at. Let me know where you're from. It's all good, man. Share where you're from. We got Chile. We got South Carolina. Barron is, I think, Philly. I can't remember. Barron, I think, is East Coast. I know I'm probably getting that wrong. But let me know where you are in the chat. By all means. Let me know where you're watching from. That's one thing I never... That's one thing I never really do, but I am damn curious. Critical Sting says, I nearly lost my shit when I saw No DQ say Britt versus Rio was a great match. It wasn't without a couple like hiccups. I'll say that, but yeah, I'm poking my own damn eye out. Jeez Louise. I did enjoy it though. Rio just blows me away. I did not think Rio was going to retain here. I thought we were going to have a shakeup. I honestly did. But before that, we had Cody Rhodes showing his passion. A lot of different people showing Cody Rhodes' passion for this business and his in-ring work. And I can't even imagine what it's like to try to balance that. And that actually comes to the forefront in this company. It's crazy. It really is, if you think about it. I don't envy the guy. I don't envy the Young Bucks, and I certainly don't envy... I certainly don't envy Kenny Omega, who's doing what I think is probably more of an international, screening of talents and hiring and whatever. That can't be easy. God knows how hard it is for people to come over here and work. If you guys follow my channel, I love hard rock and heavy metal and just music in general. J-Bone's Jacked Up Jukebox is going to come back within the next couple of weeks. It's just I've been so busy planning for Bound for Glory and getting things taken care of around here, the wife, vehicles, groceries, all that kind of shit. Last minute errand running. The music podcast is coming back. I've been so busy with other stuff. So once I'm back, settled back from Bound for Glory, adrenaline comes down from, 10,000, that will come back. But I was going to say is, it's hard for people to come over. I can't tell you how many times, at least 2 or 3 times, I've seen a band like Loudness, which is a Japanese heavy metal band, had to cancel full tours because they couldn't, the country wouldn't let them come over. Now, if there's a bigger picture to that as far why, but just internationally, it's sad, you know? So then they bring back that into the whole wrestling thing. What the fuck's he talking about? I'm talking about, you know, Kenny Omega working as an EVP, trying to get international talents, or even, you know, south of the border, down in Mexico, you know, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, that's crazy. And I'm sure they have people helping them. And like Cody Rhodes said in interviews I saw, you're learning on the go. He's learning on the go as far as what to do and how to operate in this position as an authority figure and whatever. J-Bone, that's called stepping up your game. You're taking care of what's important. Yeah, man, I'm trying. You know. Gettysburg Bell says, puff, puff, pass from Seattle, y'all. Hope you're having a great night. You dig? We dig. Here you go. Just right there. Just inhale. It's awesome, man. That's awesome. Oh, man. Have one for me, right? Andre, what's up? What is up? Unlike Bray Wyatt, who went Teletubbies, which was awesome. So, but sorry. Oh, God. Oh, man, you guys. Britt feels like the Tennille Dashwood of AEW. Ooh. That is harsh. I think she's better than that. I do. I think whatever hiccups you saw in this match, like I said, I think it was just a lack of communication. Could have been an international barrier there trying to communicate, maybe a little hiccup rolling around. I noticed the commentary team trying to maybe cover it up just a little bit. You know, the grappling. I did like the match. It wasn't best match of the night. And I was, I'll say it again, I was shocked Rio won. Because, man, Britt was really laying it into her. That Rio she's got some moves. For being a pint size and less than 100 pounds, she's got some moves. I think I'm finally starting to become a fan of her. She's not my favorite. She's by far my favorite, but I'm starting to really respect her game. I didn't get it at first, but I was like, man, if she's from Japan and she's sticking around and she's actually on the roster now, because it was reported months ago that she was only supposed to be around for like 3 or 4 dates, and that's it. She's sticking around. She's 6-0, guys. 6-0. Darby Allin, no hands. No shit, dude. No shit. That was crazy. We'll get to that. Ace, Ace Austin 316. I'ma bang your wife. Oh, no, I can't do that. I'm married. I can't. I'll bang my own wife. Oh, I'm gonna get flagged. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, great promo talking about how Cody Rhodes is going for this championship. And he's another guy. I gotta be honest. I've always liked Cody Rhodes, but I never loved Cody Rhodes. I'm legit starting to love Cody Rhodes. Well, then why don't you marry him? No. It's not like that. It's just I understand his passion runs so deep. And I watched something today that reminded me from how far back he came. Just bear with me. We'll get back to the review in a minute, okay? I saw a match from like 12 years ago, 2007, because I was looking up stuff on Trevor Murdoch because he's in the latest NWA episode, the second episode. Trevor frigging Murdoch, okay? Old school down south wrestler. Damn, still so good. But I forgot, some of his stuff. And he was with Lance Cade. Rest in peace. So sad. And his tag team work. And man, the tag team division WWE was messed up back then. But I watched a match between a very young Cody Rhodes when he was with Bob Holly. Cody Rhodes versus Trevor Murdoch. And it was a short match. But damn, it was funny watching that, Crazy. All right, back to this. Just had to talk about that for a minute. The P&P shirt looks cool. Yeah, it does. Looks good. Yeah. Lance died of I don't know exactly what it was, but I'm pretty sure it was something related to drugs, or you say, oh no, it was a heart attack. Yeah, well, if it was drug related, you could say it was a heart attack from drugs. It's sad, very sad. Imaginary UFO. Murdoch's so cool. He is. He's great. I mean, he's a big boy, and he's still incredibly athletic, especially for taking a few years off, from what Cornette said. Amazing. All right, back to this. Look at that ADD kicking in like mad tonight. So we talked a little bit about Rio and Britt Baker. I enjoyed the match. I'd have to go back and watch it again, but I understand why people didn't like it. There were a few communication hiccups during the match. I get it. But we know how good they are without these hiccups, is what I'm trying to say. So, I can let that go. I'm not going to trash the match. I'm not going to trash them. Matches have hiccups. What are you going to do? You can't have a Meltzer 6-star match every time, But damn, this show was pretty good, wasn't it? We then get Rio retained, if I didn't say it. Rio retained, amazingly, if I may add. We then get a report saying that Christopher Daniels is okay. He had a bit of a stinger. He's all right. He's not going to need any additional medical attention. I'm guessing a little rehab around the neck area, maybe a little TLC, Getty says, cannabis cures everything. Finally quit cigs after 8 years this month, so yay me. I smoked weed for 8 years too, but nicotine is addicting. It's horrible. I smoked from 18 until I was, I smoked for over 20 years. About 20 years. And then a couple of years after I quit smoking, I caught pneumonia and was down for almost a year with a rare form of pneumonia. Left me with COPD. If you go back 6 years and listen to some of my first videos, sounds like a completely different guy. I go back and I watch some of them once in a while, and I just giggle. I'm like, oh my God, who is this guy? Different color goatee. My hair was darker, not so gray. That's what shit does to you, man. Shit turns you gray. Can you post this tonight, brother? Yes, I will. Over on the wrestlingwithwrestling.com. Hell yeah. We are starting to load that site up with good content. I post some of my stuff on there, and the newly added Total Nonstop Impact podcast can be found there as well. Hell yeah. And we're going to be at Bound for Glory. You know it. Getting all mad at Meltzer. All right, we continue. Excuse me. But yeah, Christopher Daniels looks like he's all right. Then we've got and you know what? I'm waiting to see. You know what I'm waiting to see? I'm waiting to see if anybody actually complains about how tag heavy this show was. We had, all right, let's count them here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 4 tag matches in a 2-hour show. Andre, you got it too? That's right. Yeah, you had that accident, construction accident or something. Crazy shit, man. Hope you're handling it all right. But man, the tag matches in this show were just good. And they were all different. They weren't all flippy dippy shit. They weren't all just punches and arm drags. No, man, they were all different from different styles. I think that's what made it so good. And it really showed. I mean, it's, I cut on New Japan once in a while. I don't watch it enough to really critique it enough, but I've seen enough of it to say, man, when 90% of your show is, 5 and 6 man tags, I can't know. I mean, the wrestling is decent, but come on. It's just ridiculous at times. We got to get everybody on. Holla, holla. No, but I feel like, they're booking the tournament, so they're featuring a lot of tag teams here. Not all these are part of the tournament. Some are just feud based, and that's okay, because it just adds to the rivalry. It adds to the chaos. It adds to the storytelling. So next year you got Jungle Boy. I almost said Jungle Book. Damn. Got one energy drink left. Do I drink it? No, we'll get through this. I'll save that for tomorrow. I'm going to have to stock up for that trip to Chi-Town. Fun fact, Andre Corbeil with the fun fact this evening. If people don't know, Jungle Boy is Luke Perry's son. I'm sure there's some people that don't know that. Yeah, the late, great Luke Perry. May he rest in peace. Yep. Doesn't look anything like his dad. He looks like his mom, because his mom's got a big head of blonde hair. But man, did that kid shine tonight. Holy shit. Yeah, Jungle Boy and Marco Stunt. Man, Marco Stunt. I love that kid. That kid cracks me up. That guy could just run around the arena like 1,000 times. He's got so much energy, man. I would say they were just out-wrestled here because the Lucha Brothers are so damn good. But this even built up this, I guess you could say heel turn. I think you could really, I didn't want to call it that, but I think, you know what, I'm just going to call it that because it's easy to, because the fans love them so much and have come to love them so much because of their their work ethic. Take 9. From watching them in AAA to Lucha Underground, may that rest in Hollywood peace somewhere, to never return, unfortunately. Sucks. But that was Conan's goal. That was everyone's goal in the beginning. Bring Lucha Libre to the American people. Have it grow. And look where we are. Look where we are. We got guys like, okay, not to bring up something stupid and different, but I'm just going to bring it up anyways. You got Rey Mysterio backing guys like Cain Velasquez in the WWE, who is a decent wrestler. Cain, I give him props. I don't like it that he signed with WWE, but what are we going to do? We can just, it is what it is, just got to deal with it, I guess. Can't grumble about it. It ain't worth it, right? You got the Lucha Brothers just killing it in AEW. And I think All In was a big help with that too. In a singles battle, like watching Kenny Omega and Lucha Underground. Or Kenny Omega and Penta. Oh my God. We'll wrap this up soon. I'm just fucking losing it. Kenny Omega and Pentagon Jr. Here we go. All right. So, but this was a lot of fun. Like I said, they just, I think the experience just got them. But Jungle Boy and Marco Stunt looked damn good out there. And it was interesting seeing them without Luchasaurus, because Luchasaurus is so damn over. It's ridiculous. It's really friggin' crazy. How much some of these guys are over. I mean, they're really, over the course of the next year, these guys are all going to be household names. Isn't that? Think about that for a second. Someone like Marco Stunt, who's, 100 pounds, soaking wet, whatever he is, 4 foot, whatever, a household name. Jungle Boy, a 65 million years old Luchasaurus in phenomenal shape. Man, when I'm 65 million years old, I hope I look half that good. I don't know what he's doing to preserve himself. I mean, it's got to be the cannabis, right? It's just, I don't know. Gettysburg says, Lucha isn't my tea, but if someone dies in the ring by high flying, is that a 7-star match? It's an 8-star match, dude. It's an 8-star match. No, I'm kidding. That's right. Someone did die in the ring a couple of years ago. Pero died in the ring. Yeah, that got dark quick. We need Dark Pentagon back. I think we got him. I think we got him, Critical Sting. He's pretty dark in this one. He's just, I don't know. And you know what's funny? Is they zoomed in on his face a couple times. And, when you're wearing a mask, the eyes are very, very telling. You got to use your body language and your eyes. And if you saw, when they zoomed in on him, you saw that. You saw the Pentagon dark. I saw it. That's why I was like, oh my God, this is such a heel turn. It's not even funny. That guy died with Rey Mysterio. Yeah. Sad. Accidents happen, Rey moved on, though, man. I don't know how he did, but he did, Beatdown Crew. I love stuff. Jesus Christ, the moves they do on him. Looks like he's dead. Oh, man, yeah. The kid sells like crazy. It's crazy. War Dog is in the chat. What is up? I hated the ending. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure there were people that legit thought that Darby Allin could win that, but what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? All right, so back to this. The Lucha Brothers, almost to the Penta Brothers. Jesus. The Lucha Brothers beat Jungle Boy and Marco Stunt. But damn, the Lucha Brothers look good. They look good, So, full-blown heel turn. What are you going to do? Next, we have Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega. A different level of the elite, if you will. You know? Versus Pac and Moxley. I don't think anybody would have ever seen those two guys together. That one was kind of like, whoa. And the best part of the match, I mean, the action was just ridiculous. Kenny Omega, man, sometimes, you see all this other stuff going on in AEW, and sometimes I forget how good guys like Hangman, Adam Page, and Kenny Omega are. I mean, you follow my channel, you know I'm a huge Mox fan. Have been a Mox fan for years now. Ever since his indie days, that's where I became a fan. Because I saw the match he did with Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, in Dreadgate, USA, on the east side of Milwaukee. Crazy. That's where I liked him. That's where I started liking him. And now to see him in this company and tagging with a guy like Pac, and he turns on him at the end. Oh my God. Which, that certainly helps Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega get the win. But the action in this match was just ridiculous. Just so much fun. Because you got some different, styles in here. The crazy hyper speed of Kenny Omega and his knees all over the place to the ground and pound of Moxley and Pac's everywhere. And Adam Page is just a mud stomping cowboy, man. He's just fun as hell to watch. His athleticism is just through the roof, man. And it's taken me a while to really get on board with him too. But I feel like over the course of the last years, from All In till now, I've really started to become a fan and really started to take notice of him big time. Adam Page is something special. He really is. So Mox turns on Pac because of the weapons being introduced. He stops Moxley with the baseball bat. That was really something because it was kind of a continuation of the hardcore shit from last week. When who of all people introduced it? It was Kenny Omega of all people. You don't think of him as like a hardcore guy. That was sick. But he kept those same weapons from last week. It's crazy. So, but yeah, Kenny Omega, Adam Page win after Mox abandons Pac. It's crazy. Then we get a little preview of coming attractions for next week. Next week, we're getting the finals in the tag team championships. We got SCU versus the Dark Order, and we got Private Party versus Lucha Brothers. Oh my Lord. Are we in for a night next week? Jeez Louise. After the upset last week of Private Party versus Young Bucks, quick prediction, are we going to get Private Party versus Dark Order? That's kind of what I'm thinking in the finals. For the official tag team. Someone else die in the ring with Ray, or was that the old thing that happened? That was the old thing that happened a handful of years ago. Yeah. Yeah. Beatdown Crew says Kenny Omega can pull those V triggers out of nowhere, similar to Randy Orton pulling out an RKO out of nowhere. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's crazy. Kenny Omega is just so damn good. It's ridiculous. Do DQs exist in the world of AEW? Yeah. Yeah, they do. Because we got a DQ somewhere recently, I thought. Maybe not. I forget. I'd have to. I forget. But I don't know. But they missed it certainly at the end. I mean, what should have been a DQ, but ends up Chris Jericho. Well, it was a street fight, so it's not. There's no DQs in a street fight unless it's a certain specific thing in the ring, I guess. But I don't think the ref. Can't think of her name. It's Hebner's daughter, Earl's daughter, Aubrey something, something like that. I don't think she saw Jake Hagar hit Darby Allin, who was about to put away Chris Jericho. He was about to. It was damn close. This match was absolutely freaking amazing. Oh, I was talking about the previews. We've got the Lucha Brothers. We got SCU versus the Dark Order. Private Party versus Lucha Brothers. I mentioned that. We got Britt Baker going to be in action again. And the Young Bucks are going to be in action. And then I think I'm guessing what's going to be the headliner is kind of what they listed last. So that tells me it's going to be the headliner maybe next week in Pittsburgh. Pac versus Mox. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait for that. That should be a headliner. I'm sure some people would look at that and be like, that should headline a pay-per-view. Well, you could look at a lot of these matches as their first-time matches, and they could all be on a pay-per-view. But this is a new company, and for now, this feels really special. As time goes on, you'll see a few of these people wrestle each other again down the road. But, they're going to be introducing people down the road to keep everything fresh as much as possible. For now, I'm just really digging this. Just everything about this company feels fresh and exciting. And these fans are hot. They're so desperate for something new, and they're getting it, and they're happy, and they appreciate it. And this crowd was hot. This crowd was great. I've seen Philly crowds in the past just sitting on their hands, and well-deserved, because the stuff that WWE or whatever was putting on was just, it wasn't hitting it. It wasn't hitting that spot, if you know what I mean. No. That spot, and, even for like pay-per-views, just sitting on their hands just because they weren't happy with it. Hell, look at what happened at the end of Hell in a Cell. They were so pissed off doing CM Punk and refund shit, network refund and AEW chants and all that shit. They just turned on them. And now they want to do the match again. What else could you possibly do to this poor bastard, The Fiend, that you haven't done already to just completely bury the shit out of him? I legit feel bad for him. I do. But let's stop talking about that bullshit. AEW World Championship match. This match, man, Darby Allin is just something special. Darby Allin versus Chris Jericho, defending the first championship match, AEW World Championship, defending the title on TV, first time. Man, Darby is the fact that Darby's half of his body was just covered in the face paint, and it had champ written all over the one side. Just looked, man, I hope they do I can't wait for like action figures to come out and they actually start selling these. Do you know how hot those are going to be? Could you imagine somebody making a Darby Allin figure with the champs written all over the place? Do you know how awesome that would be? That would be like the hottest figure I would imagine in like 5 years. Now you might disagree with me, but just watch this kid's star power grow, especially from a match like this. It was just ridiculous. And what Jericho did to him at the end when he tied him up with the duct tape and he put his hands behind his back, it reminded me of something. And I've talked about this on here before, but I'll bring it up again because it's so damn good. It was 2 years ago when I became a fan of Ethan Page and Darby Allin in what I called the feud of the year from Evolve. The way they booked that feud, what those guys did to each other. And isn't it amazing where the state of wrestling has gone since then? What I assumed would launch both of those guys into the realm of NXT/WWE, neither guy is anywhere near that base now. Nowhere near. Ethan Page is now killing it. Tag team champ along with Josh Alexander in the North in Impact Wrestling. One of my favorites in that company. By the way, if you're not watching Ethan Page's vlog, please start watching his vlogs. They're getting better and better. They're just hilarious. Watching his travels, and they're well done. They really are. I mean, he produces them well, edits them well. The music is catchy as shit. Go look up his stuff. Seriously. Tell him J-Bone sent you. I love it. Him and Sammy Guevara, the Spanish god of YouTube. Love that little bastard. He's just Spanish god. Anyways. Stop it. I know. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand, folks. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Darby Allin. Jiminy Christmas. Darby Allin from 2 years ago in his feud with Ethan Page. Ethan Page, for those of you who didn't watch the match, I'm pretty sure the highlights are somewhere on YouTube. You can go look them up. Ethan Page put Darby Allin in a body bag with his hands tied behind his back. Power slammed him, I don't know how many times, in the body bag, and then dumped a thing of tacks, like, a billion tacks, whatever it is, the big sack of tacks, dumped the tacks inside the body bag, and then just kept slamming Darby Allin. That is what made me a fan of those guys, because they were just... Oh, and he also broke Darby's arm because he hit him with a shovel. You've got to find this match. It's got to be out there somewhere. Highlights or whatever. That is what made me a fan of them. And watching Darby Allin in this match just beat down and kept coming and kept coming and kept coming with his hands behind his back. It reminded me of that feud. And I legit thought they were going to redo it again. I was like, okay, where's the body bag? He's going to do it again. And that would have been insane. It'll happen someday. They'll recreate it. I know they will. It was just awesome. I mean, for his health, I hope they don't. because, I mean, that's really dangerous, but damn, it was awesome at the time. It's still to this day one of the sickest things I've ever seen anybody do to someone else in like a hardcore match. Ridiculous. I love this match, though. It really, I mean, we know Chris is good. We know Chris Jericho is good. He's the champ. He's the GOAT, whatever you want to call him. But Darby Allin, damn. They made you feel like he was going to win tonight and just shake up the whole damn company. You know, and they put shit out there like that. You know, Cody will say in interviews, he's like, I may be facing Darby Allin at Full Gear, you know? And it's just the fact that they keep putting stuff out there like that. You don't see, you know, if say Seth Rollins has a championship match on Raw, and then he's got one on Sunday versus, you know, the main event of whatever, you know, whatever said pay-per-view. They never say shit like that. They never look forward like that. They just always put it as, oh, Seth Rollins has a championship on this Raw, and then he's facing so-and-so on Sunday. Like, it's like the guy doesn't even have a chance. Why? He does, doesn't he? You know? Put that ounce of doubt in the fans' eyes. It creates such a bigger story and makes the fans actually give a shit about what happens in the match. That's good booking, folks. It's not hard. I don't want that job. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I could book better than a shoe. Or I don't even know what the fuck that means. Because some of these guys in other companies book like they have shoes shoved in their brain. I don't know. That made no sense. I don't know. We're going to wrap this up soon. It's all downhill from here, folks. It's just gravy going downhill. All right. So, but I love this match. Darby Allin versus Chris Jericho. Damn. Jake Hagar interferes at the end just when it looks like Darby Allin's going to nail him with the coffin drop, which arms behind his back, and he's just the shit that Darby Allin does in this match is just not human. You know, people jokingly say, I'm going to beat him with his hands behind his back. How many people actually do that and or attempt that? Now look at Darby Allin and what he did in this match. Yeah, he lost, but damn. It's fucking amazing. This kid, jeez Louise. I almost wish they didn't do this quick with him, but it just, I mean, they're making stars out of these guys. They're legit making stars out of these guys. And like the match earlier in the night, you know, people maybe not quite on the wagon with, where the hell is it? Jungle Boy and Marco Stunt. Maybe not sold on it. Look at him at this match with the Lucha Brothers. Holy shit. If that doesn't make you fall in love with them, I don't know what will, man. Even though they got beat down and beat. You know? All right, let's jump back in the chat real shit, and we're going to get the hell out of here. We just went over an hour. Excuse me. Shit. Ooh. We're all right. Silver King passed away in a match a couple months ago. Yeah, I heard that. I heard about that. I'm not real familiar with that, but I did hear about that, yeah. Says he should get a rematch in a call. I'm assuming you mean in a cell. That'd be interesting. That's that's energy drink talking. Yeah, yeah. We're just going, dude. We're just going. That's violent. You, you sure that wasn't a shoot? No, it was. They just booked it like it was absolutely insane. I'm assuming you're talking about the Ethan Page versus Darby Allin. If you see Ethan Page's last vlog that just came out, I believe today, Darby Allin's in it, and Darby Allin pranks the shit out of Ethan Page. The prank is so good. I'm not going to say it. You got to watch it. But the prank is so good while you're watching it, you legit almost feel uncomfortable. It gives you that creepy feeling. And then you see the prank happen, and it's like, oh my God, he got him. He got him. But yeah, but these two hated so much a couple of years ago, and hated each other. And then they were working together in whatever company it was. He shows them on the vlog. And it just, like I said, everything came full circle. And they were working together in the indies. And it just reminded me of how much their feud was just on fire back a couple of years ago. And then seeing Darby Allin in this, man, just what a freaking star. Jericho really did a great job of making Darby Allin look like a star here. And if you disagree, you disagree. That's fine. It's your opinion. But damn, it was amazing. Even though Darby Allin lost here. And then Jericho celebrates at the end with everybody in the Spanish God and LAX. I can't call him LAX anymore. Santana and Ortiz. All drinking a little bit of the bubbly. Oh, man. I feel like I've been drinking some of the bubbly tonight. Damn. No bubbly here. No fuzzy bubbly. Don't mess with the Zohan. All right. We're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to try to get to NWA tomorrow because, damn, it was good. I want to talk about it. It's just there's a lot of shit going on. I've been so freaking tired just running. Info. Look up Maria Manic. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, she's getting a tryout soon or something. Yeah. That's cool. Good for her, But yeah, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of my content hits your screen. Have a good rest of your night, folks. We'll see you guys mañana.